will go first. Second, competitor number 2. You will go second. Competing third. Competitor number 1 will be competing third. Fourth. Competitor number 3 will be competing fourth. And competitor number 3 final will be competing place in the final. So just a few things before we start today. There is a few things before we start. There is some scoring criteria mainly, and we wanted it to be about the scores are going to be out of 50. Therefore, you're going to receive scores are going to be out of 50. A maximum of 10. You're going to receive for a maximum of 10 points. You're going to also amass another 10 points. Also amass for the originality of your cocktail. For the original of your cocktail, it's not just something that you went home. How original is it? Took a mojito and just added one flavor to it, right? We took a mojito and just added one flavor to it. 30 points for the taste of the cocktail, and then 30 points. So you guys remember the inside joke yesterday? No one look at my face. Remember the inside joke will tell no stories. No one look at my face will tell no scores. My face will tell no stories. So if you look at me while I'm tasting, you will see that. So if you look at me while I'm tasting, you will see that. Or it does not also mean but that does not mean that the drink tastes bad, or it does not also mean that out of these 50 points, so the person who amasses the largest score, the person who amasses the largest score, however, we'll also have a winner today. On my end, we also have a praise for the person who comes second. We also have a praise for the person who comes second. So I just want to thank you all yet again. So I just want to thank you all yet again. Had an amazing time being here this week. I always enjoy sharing my knowledge of people. I always enjoy sharing my knowledge of people who are enthusiastic about moving forward, enthusiastic about developing themselves, enthusiastic about developing their skill, and also enthusiastic about giving guests the best that they have to offer. All right. So as you come up, you're going to have 5 minutes per person. You're only mixing one portion of the cocktail. After you finish mixing, you will set the cocktail aside so that we can have some photography of the cocktail. Then I will taste. After I taste, you can then pour probably some samples for the others to try. And then the next person will come in after the person before them cleans up. All right? Are we clear? Everybody ready? Are we going to have awesome cocktails? Okay. So let's get it going. Competitor number 4, you are up first. You will come exactly where I am, and I will stand over here in the corner. So just be mindful of the mic. You don't have to take it out. Just be mindful of that. You can if you want to.
So we're getting set for competitor number 1. The judging criteria is in the chat, so you can go ahead and score at home. It is over 10 points, as you heard. Well, I mean, you can only score on originality. You won't be able to score on taste, of course. And as you heard, they have to make an original cocktail. It can't be something that they researched online. I'll try to show you the ingredients in a little bit. The other competitors are sitting here. And we are ready for competitor number 1. Okay, so we are not able to see the spirits. The spirits are below the bar. The juices below the bar. So she's prepping presently. And let's just show you the instruments. I think that's ice. And we have another tool here. And of course the shaker. The competition has started.
front of you. You could park in front of the camera.
I think I saw some ginger. I think that's ginger she has there. What time is that?
Deliberately 2 more.
Oh, okay. Okay, so her time has not started as yet. So she's doing her prep. I'm seeing some cucumbers. And of course, this is the first time we're having such an activity in Dominica. It's almost like one of those live cooking shows.
Just let me know when you're ready to start.
So again, congrats to these companies who are leading the way. And I'm seeing she's wearing a Fort Young apron. So she is an employee at the Fort Young Hotel. Okay, so she has gone to the refrigerator to get some more ingredients. Oh, I think she got a glass.
Start. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Minutes remaining. 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes remaining. One minute remaining. Five seconds. Finish. What is the name of the drink?
Dominic Breeze.
Dominic Breeze.
It's to include the flavors of like Caribbean lifestyle, ginger, mint, everything, ginger tea. So I try to include the spices of
And that was Caribbean Breeze.
Very good. All right, thank you. Couple of photos. And then a straw test, and then you can give some samples together. Feedback after. Oh, not yet, not yet. Do 3 tastes and then you send it.
And so the judge is doing 3 tastes. Okay, so the judge has done his 3 tastes, and we're getting a little.
After everything, when everybody's finished your photos, just pour some samples and then the others taste it. Yeah.
That's Caribbean Breeze.
Pour it over. We'll pour your samples cups on it. All right, so another round of applause for her. Some should be behind the
So while we get prepped for our next competitor, okay, some people are going to sample. Let's see if we can get a reaction. I have some feedback. Can you give us some feedback? Because you've tasted it, correct? Okay. So is it something that can sell, in like a hotel and so on? Okay. So here you're hearing some feedback from some of the samplers here this morning. And of course, we are in the lounge. The Velvet Lounge, I'm sorry. Velvet Lounge, relatively new in town. Located in the basement of Cambio Man. So if you are listening and you want somewhere quiet, there's a big sign saying that this is a quiet lounge. You can always check out the Velvet Lounge downstairs, Cambio Man. Okay, let's get some of the preparations of competitor number 2. So we see some pineapples. She's looking for some toothpicks. So competitor number 2 might be doing more of a tropical something rather than spicy. I'm not sure. We'll hear all about it. And let me just show you the line of products offered from Belfast and Archipelago while we wait. Is it dark? Can you see properly? The drinks. Can you see the drinks properly? It's not on yet? Yes, I will do it. It was dark. And also on the banner at the back, we can see more products. I'm saying Sunblast, Root Boy, Kubuli, of course. And for the non-drinkers, we have things like Pine Hill, Vitamalt, all available from Belfast Estate. So competitor number 2 seems like she's about ready for the time to begin. She's not ready yet.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So you may begin in 3, 2, 1, start.
Okay, hi, my name is Myla Edmond. I represent Blast Bistro, and my cocktail name is Island Spice Sunset.
You can clap. You can clap.
So if you did not hear, this is Nyla. She represents Blast Bistro and her cocktail is Island Spiced Sunset. Let's see the spirits that she is using.
Two minutes gone, 3 minutes remaining. 1.5 minutes gone, 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining. Remaining. Five seconds. Seconds.
There you have Island Spice.
All right, so a couple of photos first.
So we'll take a few pictures and then we'll see if we can get some feedback from the crowd in a little bit. So we just had two competitors. Let's hear from Nyla what influenced the choice of name and so on. So what sort of flavors did you use?
I use spice rum, BB original, orange, pineapple, and blue curacao and grenadine.
And you came with your name prepared. You had your name ready. What influenced or what helped you choose that name?
Well, this is the spice of the BB rum, well, both BB rums. I guess that, and if I made on our island, I believe that Point Island spice would just be a great name.
And then you had it from Nyla, who represented Blast. And the judge is taking 3 tastes. And we have competitor number 3 prepping. We can see she has some pineapples and lime already on her workspace. And can you tell us a little bit about your company while we wait?
Sure. Okay, so again, my name is Jamal Boyne from Top Shelf Bartending Academy from the island of Barbados. We are a training and development institution, which is also free to travel around the region and hopefully also around the world, sharing our knowledge base with our clients and our students who can come from a vast variety of places like bars, hotels, restaurants, rum shops, as well as distributors as well. We like to see ourselves as, not just a training institution, but a movement in terms of getting Caribbean bartenders onto the global platform.
And you had it from Top Shell Bartending Academy. So that's competitor number 3. And that's some more of the products from Belfast Estate. And then persons are going to taste, sample competitor number 2's cocktail. So the competition is on. We've had 2 competitors so far. And we have 3 more to go. One is already prepping. And let's talk to Miss Fortune over here while we wait.
Yes, I was. Especially being the first person. It was nerve wracking, but I'm happy I'm done. It was fun, very informative. I learned a lot of new skills, a lot of new ingredients I could use, and different techniques. And yes, I am. I'm ready to start a new old job.
Okay, so persons are tasting. Tell me about the taste.
I can feel the flavors. I can really actually taste the flavors and then differentiate whatever the ingredients that you use in it. It's tasty. Can't buy it any day.
And you can compare to something you had before, to anything you had before.
I'm not too sure. It feels original. It feels original.
Thank you. Again, that is one of the criteria that it has to be original. And we're getting set for competitor number 3, and then we have 2 more to go. So I'm so sorry, those of you in our audience are not here to taste, to sample. I'm not sampling because I'm working, but we have all members of the crowd who are sampling, and they're enjoying what they're tasting so far.
All right, we're ready. Ready.
Okay, so my name is Myra.
One second. All right, so you may begin in 3, 2, 1, start.
My name is Myra and I represent Cardio Adobe.
2 minutes gone, 3 minutes remaining.
Voilà.
All right. And the name is
Pretty fried.
Pretty Much Fried. All right, so a few photos.
So it's a vibrant red color.
All right, anyone that wants to take photos, is your opportunity quickly.
So again, this one is a vibrant red color. So I think this is the most colorful one that we've seen so far. A lovely vibrant red. And the judge is going to take his 3 tastes. Okay, so we're gonna get some more. So that was competitor number 3. I completely forgot the name of the drink. We're gonna have some samples. And then we have our first male competitor. Some of you are already asking for the men, and they are here. So I think they're gonna be 3rd and 4th and 5th. So he's getting ready to prep while she's pouring her samples. You see persons are lining up for the samples already. So that's our original taster there. So persons are lining up for the bright red. What is your take on the taste?
Well, I would say that it's very balanced. You know, I think let's say for people who really like strong drinks, strong taste, this is definitely the drink for protein powder. So it's very light on the alcohol. It's something that you can drink, without that discomfort, you have to taste something. It's not too sweet, it's not too sour.
And you wouldn't happen to be part of Island Pride?
Don't say I was expected to.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get. So these are our official tasters over here. I have dubbed them the official tasters. So they have to tell us. Okay, she said somebody else. Well, I'll get the gentleman because he has tasted all 3 so far. So can you tell me about the Pretty in Pride?
It's a very beautiful. It's a very beautiful drink. It's real pretty.
So it's appealing to the eye.
Appealing.
Taste buds.
It is very citrusy, very balanced. I love it. I love it.
If
Yes.
you were a judge, what's your favorite bottle?
I'll tell you after.
Do you think the judge has a difficult job so
Yes.
far from what you've tasted?
Yes. It's very tight. It's a very tight competition. It's very high quality product. So yeah, I wouldn't want to be the judge. I just want to taste.
And you've been doing a very good job tasting. So we are having fun at the Velvet Lounge. It's in the Cambio Man's building, so it's downstairs Cambio Man. There's another section, so don't think it's so small. I'll show you the other section. While we get ready for competitor number 4. And he's hard at work. I'm seeing some, I think that's orange. So we have another citrus added in the mix. So all of this is the Velvet Lounge. It's in the Cambio Man building. So if you're looking for a quiet bar, upscale and quiet, Velvet Lounge is the place. In the heart of town, close to the Grand Bay bus stop it is. I was about to ask.
Ready? Yeah, ready? Ready? All right. You guys have the camera. All right, in 3, 2, 1, begin.
Okay, hi guys, good morning. As you can see, I'm representing Jungle Bay. All right, the name of my cocktail today is Jungle Lush Sunset. All right, we like naming our cocktail at the beginning Jungle because we like using around ambience, like using our local flowers, as you can see. All right, so I'm gonna make a build up cocktail. Okay, so we have 2 ounces of overproof sugar rum. All right. We have 1 ounce orange juice. Okay. We have 1.5 ounce of mango juice. We have a half ounce triple sec. Right, add some more ice. We have add this half ounce of grenadine.
Two minutes have passed, 3 minutes remaining.
Right, and a little topping of orange juice again. Okay, and also give it a little floater or some sugar rum. Garnish with some orange slices and uh, some fresh bamboos. Some fresh flowers.
3 minutes have passed, 2 minutes remaining.
Yes, flower. That's it.
Please, the place over. Okay. All right, so let's put this with them so we can get some photos. That's it.
So this is Jungle. What's the name again? What's the name?
Jungle Lush Sunset.
Jungle Lush Sunset. So let's get a close-up view of Jungle Lush Sunset. We see the photographers are lining up to get a peek of Jungle Lush Sunset. So this one has piqued everybody's curiosity. okay. It's okay. You can come ahead. So while you clean, I'm trying to ask you a few questions in a bit. Is this your first time making cocktails? Because you seem like you are a pro.
Actually, no. No. Actually, I'm like an assistant bartender at Jungle Bay. Yeah. So basically, this actually is a new cocktail I made yesterday off my head, and then I just come up with a name this morning. You know, yeah.
So you have a little edge over the other competitors.
Actually, I would say something to mix new drink, but in making this new drink, it's actually a new drink.
But you haven't had any training before, formal training?
Well, yes, from a bartender at Jungle Bay called Ilian Darrow. Yeah, she gave me a training, you know? Yeah.
So there we have jungle, sunset. And this one was colored as well, as you can see. So we have the three tastes going on now. We have competitor number 4. Number 4 tidying up his space. And we have the official testers getting ready to taste. But he's not tasting because he's on the job, so he's not tasting. He's just helping with the tasting. Okay, so we have the tasters lining up for Jungle Island Sunset. I think it is Jungle Island Sunset. Let's see if we get some. Wow, and we have more and more tasters.
All right, just need to come and tidy up, please, so the next person come in.
Hey. So my testers are discussing. About Jungle Island Sunset.
Well, this one is very local. You could taste the mangoes. It's very, very fruity. Yeah, I love this one.
What do I say about that one? It's very tropical. You can taste the strong flavor of the mango in there. So that makes it unique among all the others that I've tasted.
Thank you, tasters. Let's see if we can get some other feedback. Let's hear feedback from one of our competitors. What do you think about that one? You don't want to say? Okay, I mean, as we can expect, she doesn't want to give her views. And she is one of the competitors. Somebody here is running away from my camera. Okay, let's have one of our tasters. What do you think about this one?
Quite excellent. Very much balanced. You know, it's not too sour, not too sweet. It's very tropical. You know, I think it gives that nature isle feeling. You know, so yeah, it was excellent.
And what if you're somebody who doesn't like a lot of alcohol?
Oh yeah,
Is that
absolutely,
something you can have?
absolutely. Just where the flavor needs to be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
And we have one last competitor.
So I'm afraid that the penalty can make a red card.
And it's another guy.
Tongues are the effect of human being.
So we're seeing grapefruit on the table for the first time. We're also seeing cranberry at the table for the first time.
Usually photo reviews are very small. Bring your glasses. I'm ready. And then the glasses in the fridge.
So we are seeing some more interesting ingredients on the table. We're seeing some quenchy, I think it's club soda. Soda water quenchy, as well as carib. So these are ingredients that we have not seen so far. And of course, the ingredients have to be original. I mean, their cocktail has to be original, not something that they've had at a bar or so on. They have to make it from scratch, all on their own. Okay, so we just saw kubuli instead of carib. So this is our final competitor. And then we'll hear the grand results.
Ready?
All right. So we have our final contestant who has 5 minutes, and your time starts in 3, 2, 1, begin.
Okay, good morning. My name is Jean-Ayel and I'm representing Keeping It Real. Today we'll be making a drink called Nature Island Sea Breeze. Okay. First take a mixing cup and your super rub. Let's pour in about 1.5 ounces. Okay. Also, I'd like to add in at least an ounce of cranberry. Two, these. One. Okay.
1 minute has passed, 4 minutes remaining.
Then like to put an ounce of grapefruit. Half an ounce of lime juice. Thank you. Put out the nibs to remove some bitterness. Still a little more. In some ice.
3 minutes have passed, 2 minutes remaining.
Okay, we decide to stir so it can chill. Some new ice in your chilling glass.
One minute, 30 seconds remaining.
Next up, add an ounce of soda water.
One minute remaining.
away.
45 seconds. $30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. We always got to end with a little bit of drama. So, all right, so we're just gonna tidy up the area, get a couple of photos. Something, man.
I'm sure you could have heard the crowd on the edge of their seats as the time was being counted down. So we are going to get some pictures and then taste, and then we'll conclude. And we did see a new ingredient. We saw some nutmeg added on the top of it, at the top of it. So he'll do his 3 tests, that the judge will do his 3 tests, and then the official testers can rush in. What's the name again?
Leisha Island Sea Breeze. Leisha Island Sea Breeze.
That's Nature Island Sea Breeze.
Recording samples for the others.
We'll look for his samples now. That's Nature Island Sea Breeze from all the way from Tukari, keeping it real down in Tukari. And our tasters, official tasters, are coming in for Nature Island Sea Breeze, all the way from Tukari. So he brought Mr. Ansem, I think it was, brought the breeze all the way from Tukari in the north. And the competition is tough. Here we have somebody from Almondek, but he wasn't part of the competition today. So again, quite a few of the bars and restaurants are represented. We see Secret Beer represented as well, but they were not part of the competition this morning. So again, kudos to the organizers, to the companies Belfast Estate and Archipelago Wine and Spirits for this innovative competition. You know, you feel like you are in the big states of Britain. And of course, it was part of a training. This was made possible because of a training done by the companies to fill in the gaps in our skills, young people and their skills, enhancing skills, of course. So here we have the tasters, official tasters. No, put it on.
Yeah. So for this one, anyone can enjoy it, but there are people who prefer drinks that are not too sweet, more on the sour side. It's also refreshing and how can I sparkling. So it has this lovely, combination, with the beer and everything else. So it's more of a refreshing drink. It's very refreshing, by the way, and it's not too sweet. So for those who prefer, something less sugary, I think this would be definitely.
And I must say, you've been very descriptive in your analysis.
All right.
So tell us about this one.
Well, this one is very unique. The Kubuli gave it that distinct flavor. The lime blended well with it. So, yeah, as I said, I'm tasting. I'm not a judge. So,
Which one did you enjoy the most?
I'll go with number one.
Number one?
Yes.
Number one is enjoying that. Okay, so the judging has begun. We saw Mr. Oh, I forgot his name. I'm forgetting everything. So he has retired, and the crowd is enjoying the drinks. So the judging is underway. So was this your first time? Or are you a usual bartender?
No more usual.
So you do this for even long at Picnic Real?
Yes.
Okay. So how do you find it? How do you like the job?
It's very good. Sometimes can be a little, like especially when you have a lot of people to deal with at the time. It's very good.
But is it difficult? Do you think it's very difficult coming up with original drinks and different drinks? So that's a little tasking.
Because you have a lot of drinks that you can mix with, and a lot of them already have experience.
Okay. Well, thank you and all the best.
Okay, so I just want to ask, how was it for everybody? It's good? It's great? Okay, good. Competitors, I just want to thank all of you for coming out today and for sharing your recipes. We are not going to be announcing the winner just yet. What we want to do is that we want to invite a couple others that wanted to mix a few cocktails to come forward so that we have some extra content that we can use. So after those two individuals come up and mix a few drinks, then we will actually make the decision and let you guys know who placed in first, second, and third, with honorable mentions for fourth and fifth. And we have a situation where you, the crowd, get to be a part of it for a very special situation. So we'll keep you posted on that and let you know what that is after these two persons come behind the bar and mix a few drinks. Okay? So a round of applause for the competitors.
So once again, we are live here at the Velvet Lounge for first ever Belfast Archipelago bartending competition.
What do you want me to say? We just want to welcome all of you looking at the event live. We are pleased, Belfast Estate and Archipelago Trading Limited, to host this bar mixology training. We've invited Jamal all the way from Barbados, one of the top bar trainers in the region, to spend some time with our local bartenders and provide some additional information and skills so that we can improve the performance of our bartenders here. Of course, Belfast Estate and Archipelago is doing this really as a approach to utilizing our own local products as well, and to advise, inform, educate our bartenders that drinks are not just to be designed by the imported products. Although if they choose to use imported products, we do have a lot of imported products they can use, but we believe that the products can be used in a generic way. And I think that's one of the things Jamal stressed, that you can use ingredients around you to actually make good drinks. And from what we've seen today, clearly the participants have embraced that suggestion, and they've used a lot of local products. Actually, we use BB rum and Soca rum, which as the base, which is desirable. But more importantly, there's a local flavor to the products that were designed here. And I think the participants did extremely well in attracting the use of our local products. So this is the end of the competition. I think we're also going to have some of our participants who are not competing actually going to demonstrate some of the skills we've learned. It's the first one, but based on the outcome, we are hoping we can replicate this at some point in the future. Maybe invite a different set, or maybe just one advanced training for the present participants. One of the things that we are pleased about is the level of female participation. This was a little surprising, but I think it's a good case, and it shows that the bartending is not just the realm of the males anymore, and then we have quite a few young ladies in the bartending, and as you can see, they very distinguish themselves, and I think they did very well at the training as well. I think all in all, Belfast and Archipelago must be, if I may say so, must be commended for this initiative. And I want to take a special thank you to Jamal. I think Jamal is a fantastic trainer, and he incorporated all his vast knowledge, and his presentation was quite entertaining with the introduction of humor into the presentation. I thought that was actually very good on Jamal's part. Yeah, but we are pleased with the outcome, and we just hope that the participants can actually share some of the knowledge with their colleagues in their workplace.
Thank you. And here we have another participant. Came well prepared with all his instruments. You're going to walk us through it, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yes. From the other side.
Yeah.
There's also a trash or something.
Right here. Where that's free.
Very hot there.
The AC doesn't run maybe for the AC goes to customers.
Things you go through as a bartender.
Yeah.
They can't take you there over the kitchen.
Exactly. Party.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
So you just prepping?
That's popular.
You have some like lemon skin that you are slicing.
That is correct.
With some honey,
Yes.
and that's pickles.
No, this is actually some cured tamarind, fermented tamarind that I have right there. Yes. And our very own local casserole.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Let's get everything in here. We're almost there. Almost there. Just making sure.
So where do you work?
Well, I am actually the CEO of Batov.
Okay.
For there are those who already, know I used to have a bar in Bayfront, but it's now at Miro, and I go to Batov. It's all about cocktails, mixes, a completely different experience. Yeah. Okay. So, good day, everybody. So, my name is Vernon Castle, and I'm not in the competition. I'm just here as, a guest mixologist, and today I would like to present to you all my very own signature cocktail, and it is called sour honey cocoon. Okay? Yes, sour honey cocoon. All right. Now, I am going to describe, the ingredients so you all may understand it in a little bit. So it's basically a cocktail that consists of tamarind. We don't quite have, a tamarind drink, that quite exists. Okay, so I tried really hard to think outside of the box, and yes, tamarind definitely came on board. And then the other ingredients are also honey. We also have a little lime zest, nutmeg, and then our BB spice. Okay? So, this is how we begin. Right here, what you all see is actually tamarind rum puree. Okay? Yeah. So, one moment, folks. Now, the tamarind is very solid. All right, so for a portion, we're not really going to use much, but just a small little amount because it can be very potent. Sometimes even a bit more potent than lime or lemon. So just going to use this much. All right. Now the very next thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to put some nutmeg in there, and all that is to really give it the spice effect. All right. All right, wonderful. Not too much nutmeg, as nutmeg can actually make you high. So, all right. So what I'm going to do next is that I'm going to grate a little bit of the lime zest, and it's to give it that nice, zesty effect. All right. For those who don't realize, citrus skin can be quite flavorful. You understand? Can really add a nice touch, to certain drinks in particular. But for this one, we'll definitely do the trick. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do next is that I'm going to add some honey. Okay. Usually I know we measure, but what I did add in there was an ounce of honey. I am professional at what I do, so I'm very good at free pouring. Okay? So what I did add in there was an ounce. Okay? Now, last but not least, we're going to add our very famous local BB spice. Okay, so actually gonna put in like, let's see, this is 3 ounces about it. 3 ounces of that. What I'm actually gonna do next is that I'm going to use a muddler and not to press the tamarind, but to kind of mash it a little bit because we don't want to press it too much. Remember, tamarind is a seed that is surrounded by pulp, right? So the fact that it was already soaked, in the rum, it should make it a little easier for the pulp to be extracted from the seed. So that's gonna take time and just mash it like this, nothing much, Or probably those on the countryside, who grew up with grandma. Grandma would have the mashed pillow, make a little bit of turtle, so it's similar, Yes, so the process is similar. So we're not really crushing it, but it's just to, a light mash so that everything can just dissolve nicely. Okay. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to taste to see if we're on the right track. Okay. So I think we're getting somewhere. All right. Now for the next step, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add some ice and I'm going to have it shaken. Okay? So, yes. So there are different methods in creating a drink. Most of the time, it's either or. But for this case, a light modeling, and then we're gonna have a little shaking. All right, yeah, it is very rare, but when it's done, you will understand. Okay, so all right. Okay, so once we're done shaking, we use a rocks glass. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to string this in there. To kind of reduce the excess pulp from the tamarind. And then just going to give it a light little garnish. Uh, yes, thank you. So I prefer the garnish of tamarind, as it is, tamarind is one of the main base ingredients, along with a little bit pretty design. I'm not the best at designs, but I like to try someday. And this right here, well, actually, right here. And this, my friends, is the sour honey. All right? Second? That's not what I said? Sour honey. That's not what I said? Okay, that's. Hoping it wasn't anything else. Okay. Yeah, so there's extra. And pass around.
Okay, so while we wait for the other guest to get his stuff ready, we'll see if we can get some comment from some persons sitting.
Okay, so I'm gonna pour it in this. You share it.
Well, I hope you're able to see it. Come forward to sample. once again at the first ever bartending competition, and we're just going to hear a little bit more about the bands that are represented here. Like we said before, this was a 3-day training organized by Belfast and Archipelago, so a lot of the bars and hotels sent their participants.
Hi, good day. My name is Nyla Edmond and I represent Blast Bistro. It's a restaurant upstairs of DNL. We are also on the Dominican National Lottery. We give up a good vibe where you can come to the rooftop, enjoy the moonlight, have your dinner, have our cocktails, and enjoy yourself in peace and a great ambience. Right.
Thank you, and we are moving on. Hi.
Hi, my name is Alia. I'm a bartender and waitress at Riverside. Um, Riverside is really known for the best Chinese restaurants in Dominica, I would say. I highly recommend that you guys come and try it. It's located at Mukau Trail, Picard. If you're not sure exactly where that is a little bit lower down from Izun in Picard on the highway. We also have a different variety of foods, cocktails for sure, and then we also have our electronics store and hardware store as well. So we have a lot to offer. So I'm inviting you to come down at Riverside, and yeah, see you soon.
Oh, hi. Well, I work at Cathay Restaurant and Bar. That's the place known for jazz in the city and karaoke on Thursday nights. So when you get a chance, visit us. We located across from Courts. Yeah. Thank you.
Hello, good day. My name is Myra from Pride Villa Dominic and previously owned by Petit Paris, the only Bay France, next to Issa. We have everything to offer to you, so willing to see you soon.
So, voila. Hi, my name is Michaela Del Sol. I work at Show and Cuisine where we do all the famous seafoods, and we're also one of the best seafood restaurants in the community.
Somebody has been asking for shit. She's been on the line.
Hello, my name is Shanik Alexander, representing Escape Bar and Grill, located in Cork Street. We have one of the most we have a large variety of cocktails that tastes 100%. So everyone could come down to Escape Bar and Grill and try our cocktails.
Hi, my name is Dion. I work at Jungle Bay. As you know, Jungle Bay is one of Dominica's biggest hotel. And yeah,
Okay, so we are going to go back up to our next bartender who is going to, and we also have Amon Deck here represented. And we're going back up to the main stage where we have our new guest bartender. And he will walk us through what he's doing, of course.
Ready? Okay, ready? Okay. Hi, I'm Roger, representing Laco Restaurant and Bar. I'm also sponsored by Invidazim Bar Services. Okay. At Laco, we do our cocktails fresh, farm to table, and I am today making you sour rum with a flavor of passion fruit. So normally we blend it, but we learned no blenders. So I'm whisking the passion fruit.
See your students following on.
Sure. It's good to see.
We're gonna use 2 ounces of BB spice rum. And we're gonna use half an ounce of egg whites. Right. We're gonna give it a hot shake. And then we're gonna add our main ingredient, the passion fruit for the passion fruit flavor. It is normally served in a chilled glass. And garnished with some nutmeg. And there you have it.
All right. So with that, that ends our display for today. And we want to thank both of you for coming forward and making some really interesting cocktails using local produce with the tamarind and with the passion fruit. Good to see persons using fresh fruits in their presentations and in their cocktails. So in the interest of time, we're going to have him pour his samples on the side. So those of you who want to taste it, just come over onto my right, your left, and grab a sample of this cocktail. However, we'll be moving on to the results. Let's make some space. All right, so some quick feedback before I actually go into the results. So everyone did a fantastic job. So a round of applause for everybody, first and foremost. Secondly, I want to say a few words about the cocktails. So everyone that came up made a similar mistake with the cocktails, which was basically using too much lime juice, right? You only really need to use a half of an ounce for our 3/4 of an ounce per cocktail. A lot of people use an ounce, which actually, took away from some of the flavors that you had in the cocktails. But this is a learning curve. Competition is just for fun. This is not something that we're going to, plead any cases over. Competitor number 4, just going to run through a couple of things in general. So as I said, a little bit too much lime juice. However, great use of fresh ingredients with the cucumber and the ginger. So I want to applaud you for that, for sure. You can clap. Competitor number 5. In order to get a little bit more of the allure of the cocktail, what you could have done was separated the blue curacao and the grenadine syrup. I have the grenadine syrup in the bottom and the blue curacao floating at the top. That would have made the drink a little bit more visually appealing. But outside of that, not too sweet. So still on the right path. Competitor number 2, very interesting name, as well as having a balance, even although you had 2 sweeteners in the cocktail. The bitters actually helped with that cocktail for sure. And it wasn't too overpowering. Balance was good. Competitor number 1, just one quick thing. When you're using overproof alcohol, you don't need to use it twice. You already used it in the base, and then you used it as a topper, right? If you were using something that was a little bit lower in alcoholic content, and then using the overproof as a topper, that would have been great. But all in all, the cocktail was still pretty balanced. The name was nice, but you also have to take into consideration when you're making a cocktail. I didn't know exactly what happened. You made the cocktail that looked a little bit short, and then you wanted to top up with juice, right? But you have to remember you had a juice that had a really good flavor, and then you had the orange juice, which also has a good flavor, but dumbed down the flavor of the other juice that you were using, right? So you have to be mindful of that. If you are going to be balancing out flavor, you have to use both, because when you add in the orange juice, you're adding in more orange flavor, but you're taking away from the other flavors that are in the drink, right? So a little bit more balance was needed there, but still a really good effort. And for competitor number 3, a little bit of simple syrup goes a long way. The drink, I would drink it, right? I'm not saying that it's a bad drink. It's nice and dry. But not everyone is going to respect dry. I respect dry, but not everyone is going to respect dry. So sometimes a little bit of sugar goes a long way. And it's because you had a lot of dry ingredients. You had the grapefruit in there, which is dry. You had the cranberry juice, which is also dry. You're using soda water and lime juice. So you just needed a little bit of something to make the drink pop a little. So without any further ado, so with 28 points in 5th place, we have competitor number 5. Round of applause for competitor number 5. In 4th place, with 31 points, we have competitor number 3, right? In 4th place. And now you, the crowd, have a decision to make. We have a tie for 2nd. Both persons amassed 32 points. So it was that close. 1 point ahead of 4th. But both of you have 32 points. But I will not say which 2 they are just yet. Because if I say which 2 they are, you automatically know who's the winner. Right? However, it is between competitor 1, competitor 4, and competitor number 2 for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. One, 2, and 4 come forward. So here is the challenging situation now, and we're going to do this in a very interesting way. I want the crowd to choose a People's Choice winner out of the three. It may end up being the person that comes first, or it may decide who is second and third. So if you are vouching for competitor number 4 for People's Choice, make some noise. Who's number 4? Raise your hand, number 4. That's number 4. If you are voting for competitor number 1 as People's Choice, make some noise. Competitor number 1 is over here. All right. If you're voting for competitor number 2 as People's Choice, make some noise. All right, so I guess competitor number 4 is People's Choice then. All right, so competitor number 4, step forward for People's Choice. All right. So along with winning People's Choice, you are also second in the competition. Which means that competitor number 1 is third. Which means that competitor number 2, amassing 34 points, is the winner of today's competition. All right, so I want to thank all the competitors for competing today. Basically what happened was with number 1 and number 4, ladies and gentlemen, what happened between competitors number 1 and number 4, as I said before, with number 1, the orange juice. The orange juice was the challenge. If you had added a little bit more mango juice instead of the orange juice, that would have pushed you a little bit ahead of competitor number 2. However, I also have to take a look at the recipes in terms of creativity, and originality. So number 4 amassed the highest points for originality. Number 2 would have amassed the most points for name and originality as well. And then number 4, as I said, a little bit more balance could have actually pushed you through the middle and placed you in first place. But we have competitor number 2 in first place, competitor number 4 in second, and competitor number 1 in third. So I want to thank everybody for coming out today. We're going to have some praise giving, as well as the participation certificates. I want to thank everybody for coming out, and have an amazing evening today and an amazing weekend as well. Cheers from us from Top Shelf. And competitors 1, 2, and 3, winners first, second, and third, you're also going to be getting a cap from Top Shelf as well as a part of your prizes. So we just need you to come forward and hold on to that so they could get that for content as well. Let's come begin. Start with ladies first. Like you don't have yours yet, so I'll start with you first. Her ladies first. All right, and one last one.
Okay. Sorry. Whitney McPherson.
And it says Top Shelf Bartending Academy Certificate of Participation.
Each competitor also gets a package complimentary.
Curzon Joseph.
Belfast and Archipelago.
Curzon Joseph.
Curzon Joseph.
Gael Esprit. Dion Detouche. Fidela Gordon. Roger James. Nyla Edmond. Michaela Del Sol. Janaya Augustine. What's her name? Alia Frederick.
Somebody?
Lennon Castle. That's right. Myra Moses. Mhm. Shanika Alexander. Jason John.
Jason John. Here.
Mhm.
And on behalf of Emo News, we we want to congratulate each and every one of the participants who took the time off to sharpen their skills in bartending.
On behalf of Belfast, on behalf of Belfast Estate and Archipelago Trading, we would like to give you a token of appreciation, not only from the group of companies, but from all the participants. We appreciate your presence here in Dominica, and we look forward to having you next time. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
All right, I just want to say thank you once again for everybody who came up. I know that this was put on very, very, very quickly because myself and you were only met just a few weeks ago. So the response of you all coming out and making up the number so that this could become a reality shows how much you guys believe in sponsors, and it also shows how much the sponsors believe in you all as well to put on something like this. Even if it seems last minute. So I actually appreciate each and every single one of you for coming, and I will definitely look forward to being back in Dominica very soon. So thank you.
So once again, we congratulate our young people and also the group of companies. Thanks for viewing and congratulations to Miss Pride de la Dominique, I think. Okay, with this, we say goodbye, everyone, and thanks for viewing.